Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jay Boo, and I know it's a little bit out of season now, but I have this little Christmas tree that I haven't done anything with yet. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and make something nice out of it if all goes well. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. So the first thing I kind of do when working with these plants is expose more of the base. When we do this, we kind of give a better visualization of what it really looks like, and it gives it more character. When we hide it away, it kind of takes away from that. And with that, we also expose some of these nice big roots, so that just gives it a little more character. And so my next step is to kind of start shaping it now. So yeah, let's get into that. So I'm going to start off by determining which branch I want to keep as my lead. As you can see, there are 3 branches that are trying to be the lead, but of course only one can be the true lead. So I've decided that I want to keep this one as the lead, and so I'm going to cut these down a little shorter than this one. But I'm also going to cut this one down pretty short because that's kind of the height I want my plant at, a little bit lower. So that's what I'm going to start off by doing. So going in here, I'm going to go ahead and start off by cutting my lead branch. Of course I can cut it lower later on, so I'm just going to cut it a little bit high for now, but these I'm going to cut a bit shorter. So let's get in here, take that off, and then we're going to get in here and take this off. So that'll be the start of this plant. So now we're going to continue to shape it. So yeah, like I said, we're just going to go ahead and get in here and kind of give this a little trim, get rid of any of the branches we don't really need. This is just the very first minor trimming. This is just to clean it up a little bit so we can see it a little better. And so I'll go ahead and get back when I have it mostly cleaned up to how I want, and we'll continue from there. And so after removing pretty much all of the useless branches that we don't need, I'm finding that I don't really like having this branch right here. It kind of looks a little weird and I'm not really too into it, so I'm probably going to cut it off. And I'm also going to lower the trunk the main branch just a little bit more. Like I said earlier, we can always, cut it later, and so that's probably what I'm going to end up doing here. So I'm going to go ahead and go in here and remove this branch now. So let's go ahead and give it a good chop. Okay, looks like we're gonna have to give it another good chop. There we go. So now I'm probably gonna, like I said, lower the lead branch a little bit, just a little bit, not too much. So let's give it a good chop there. And then this branch I'm gonna bend down and we'll go from here. So after cutting those branches, I've decided that I don't want to keep this branch either. It doesn't really look good following our lead branch or sitting next to our lead branch. So my next plan of action is to go ahead and cut that off. So going in here, we're going to go ahead and cut this branch off, and just like that. So now here is kind of what we're working with right now. So I think now I'm going to go ahead and start wiring, and I'll come back when we're in the middle of that. So I'm not exactly the best at wiring, but we get the job done. So I'm coming in right here with some 1mm wire, and I'm going to wrap it around the trunk here and wrap it over the branch to start off. And then we're just going to wind it over the branch just like so. With these super thin branches, you can use 1mm wire, but once we get into a little bit of the thicker branches, then we're gonna need to go ahead and change it up to some 2mm wire. But like I said, I'm not the best at it, but we do get the job done, as you can see there. And we're gonna need some 2mm wire. So we're gonna come back in with some 2mm wire this time. Like I said, I am not the best, but hopefully we can get the job done here. So the same concept, kind of wrap it around, make sure it's nice and snug, and then we're gonna go ahead and wrap it around, just like so. Get in between the branches. And that should be good. That last one was a fail, but we get the job done. So now I'm gonna go ahead and cut our wire here, just like so. Okay, or not. Okay, there we go. So now we are able to bend our branch. And that's kind of what I'm gonna be doing all around the plant. So we'll just roll some clips of that and I'll get back when we're nearing the end. Alright, so we're pretty much done. I'm just currently repotting it, or not repotting it because it's the same pot, but I'm just filling in the soil. I planted it at a slight angle just to give it a little bit more character, and I think it looks better at this slight angle. But that's pretty much gonna conclude the shaping process, and we'll go ahead and just move into the conclusion. So here is our finished product. Don't laugh, it's kind of ugly, but eventually it'll turn out to be a lot nicer than what we have right here. As you can see, it needs a lot of time to grow, and it's probably going to be hurting for a while, but it will come back and it will be the best tree ever. Not really, but hopefully it will look nice when it is all grown, but as of right now, it's kind of ugly, but yeah. So yeah, that's gonna conclude our video. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like I said, this thing needs a lot of time to grow, and hopefully it'll look nice, but as of right now, it's not anything too crazy. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Make sure to leave something in the comments, any suggestions, questions, anything I could do better, just let me know. And yeah, thank you all for the support, and I'll see you later.